The Book of Ken. The Book of Ken.
Hello and welcome to the Book of Ken. I am Ken, and my life is an open book, which is why it's called the Book of Ken. So, as life happens, our parents age, and the boomer generation is getting older, and a lot of us find ourselves in a situation where we now have to take care of those who took care of us. And there's many options. You can put someone in a home, you can shuffle them between family members, but some people don't have that option, either one, like either financially or they made a promise, which is where I found myself. I made a promise to my dad that I would look after my mom and I would not stick her in a home somewhere. And I'm one of these people. I'm all about my word is my word. So my yes is yes, my no is no. I don't go back on that. So here I am in a situation where I'm looking after my mom. And at first it was going well. And then she had a stroke, and then a second one, and then was diagnosed with dementia, then Alzheimer's, all due to the strokes. So that's where I ended up. So it's difficult at times. And sometimes it can be depressing, and because like the person you talking to doesn't know who you are, doesn't know who they are, doesn't know why they're there, and they get upset with you. And sometimes when those situations come, you're trying to explain to that person, hey, this is what's going on, and it just adds more frustration. And just talking to her neurologist and others, I started doing this thing where every morning I would ask how she was doing, who she was, and who she thought I was. And whatever she told me, I would go with that. And for me, that's easy because I like to act, I like to play, I like to be goofy. So if she told me my name was Bobby whatever, I was Bobby until she changed and said who I really was. So it became more of a improv situation. And you got to look at life and you got to find the humor. So I like improv, and maybe you don't, but maybe you need to learn it because if fighting it is going to just make you miserable and really difficult, because you're like, why don't they know who I am? Why don't they know what's going on? Why don't they know where we're at? Well, it happens. That's life, and it's tough. And I want you to know you're not alone out there. You're not singled out. This is happening to a lot of people. Millions of people around the world, probably close to billions. People are finding themselves in a situation like this, and you got to find the humor. Now, one thing that I found interesting and cool when I was talking to a friend of mine who's a priest is my parents were very religious, and they raised me that way to have a faith. Something that is very cool, at least I have found to be cool, is that in a situation where things might be getting kind of and they may not know who they are, where they are, what's going on, what their name is, why they're there, they remember prayers and they remember Bible verses. And when I find there's some agitation, I'm like, hey, how don't we say the Lord's Prayer? And then we just simply immediately knows it. Knows all kinds of Bible verses, knows these things. So it calms the situation. Now, if you family isn't that route, maybe there's something, a poem or a show that meant a lot to them. But who knows? Maybe when they were younger, they were raised in religion. Try saying the Lord's Prayer if you don't know it. It's simply, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. And saying that calms the situation. And I feel a lot of people growing up, even if now they're agnostic, atheist, and this may offend you to do, but if you're at your wit's end, try it. See what happens. It's been a help to me. Now, I'm going to continually post little tidbits of what I'm doing, what's going on with me, probably some venting and some fun stories, at least funny stories I find funny, the situations that I didn't think I'd ever find myself in. But if you're out there and you're in that situation, just know you're not alone. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, send them my way. I'd love to help you and talk to you about what's going on in your world, and just let's just try and do this together. Until next time, this has been the Book of Ken.
The Book of Ken.